Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis over on the Bitcoin chart, as it appears that the bears might actually be back as the price of Bitcoin has broken down below a key level we were looking at last week. So with that being said, let's get right into the charts. And we will start over here on the weekly chart for Bitcoin USDT on the Binance exchange. And the key level we were watching last week on the weekly chart was the 200 period moving average, which is the yellow line you see moving through the chart. And at that time, it did look like Bitcoin's price was in danger of closing below the 200 period moving average. And as of yesterday, Sunday, the price did close below this 200 period moving average, and that would obviously be bearish price action. If we look back and check our 6, we can see back here where Bitcoin's price does close below the moving average, and it continued to sell off for a few more weeks, only to bounce, perhaps a dead cat bounce, up back above that moving average, then roll over, close below, and then sold off for several weeks and moved sideways before getting its next bounce, only to reject at that moving average. And moving averages oftentimes can be support or resistance. In this case back here, it was clearly resistance. Bitcoin's price rejected from that level, but did eventually breach back above and has been trading above that level for several weeks. And it actually had flipped from resistance back here to support until this most recent close, which it's now back down below. So I guess the real question is, will Bitcoin's price continue to sell off for the next few weeks or maybe months? Or is this just Bitcoin setting up for a higher low, much like it's set up back here? We set a higher low, higher high at 31,000. Is this just going to be a higher low, and then perhaps Bitcoin sets another higher high? And so that would be your bullish scenario. However, Bitcoin's price is bearish. The market and all the catalysts right now are bearish. So if Bitcoin does continue to sell off, where would be the next level of support? Perhaps the key level to watch is going to be between this 25,500 to 25,000 level. After that, Bitcoin's price could sell off back down towards the 20,000 level, which would be at the bottom of these candles where it found support in the past and also resistance in the past. But again, looking at the weekly chart, this would play out over numerous weeks or months. So let's jump over to a shorter time frame, like the daily candles over here on the Binance exchange. And as you can see, we have been actually watching over the past couple weeks Bitcoin's price trade within this downward channel. And again, the price action is bearish. Lower highs are being set on the way down, and actually more recently, lower lows are being set. We've essentially only had one higher low. It's outnumbered by a lower low, lower low, then we get that higher low, only to get another lower low, and once again another lower low. Now, it is obvious Bitcoin has found support down here around 26,000 to around 25,350. Definitely finding support at that level. Breach below 25,350. Bitcoin could be headed back down towards the lower levels of this channel, and that could put Bitcoin down around 24,000. Now on the flip side, if this level of support holds and the bulls can push it back up, perhaps they can get it back up to the upper trend line of this channel, and that could put Bitcoin's price around 27.5. So rather than just eyeballing some of these levels, we can actually drop in the Recon Auto Fib retracement levels. And you can see right now, Bitcoin is down here at around the 25.8 level, which is the swing low from the swing high of the fib retracement levels. We swing from the 31,000 high down here to the low of 25,811, and right now Bitcoin is trying to hold that line of support. Now, if the bears succeed and crush this price down below the current support level, probably actually down below this 25,351, Bitcoin's price could be headed back down towards the 1272 level on the Fibonacci retracement, and that puts it at 24.4, which is back down towards the bottom of this channel that we had mentioned before of 24,000. So somewhere between 24.5 and 24,000 could be the next target for the bears. After that, then the bears would set their sights on probably the 1618, which would put Bitcoin's price around 22.6. Now on the flip side, if the bulls can actually step up and push Bitcoin's price up, the first level of resistance really is going to be the 786 level, and that's coming in at around 27,000. Technically, it's 26,921. So the bulls need to target 27,000, get the price above that 27,000. Again, they'll more than likely hit some resistance around this upper trend line, which should be around the top of these wicks, and that's going to be around 27.5. And then shortly after 27.5, they'll more than likely hit some resistance at the 618 level, which is coming in around 27.8. And so for the bulls, there's really a lot of resistance towards the top side, all the way back up technically into the 50% level, which is coming in at 28.5. And then really the last obstacle for the bulls towards the top side would more than likely be the 236 level, which is coming in just shy of 30,000. You can see around 29.8 to 30,000 back here on this wick. These wicks are up in that area, and the Bitcoin bulls tried numerous times to get above this level and failed. And then from there, the Bitcoin price has been setting lower highs, and more than likely we're about to see another lower high and perhaps even a lower low if Bitcoin's price continues to sell off. Now, with that all in mind, a couple other key factors to consider this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the CPI numbers come out. And then on Wednesday of this week, the Fed will make their announcement whether or not they plan to hike or pause hikes on the current rates. So really this week is a week to proceed with caution. And with that being said, I think that's enough jaw-jacking for this video. If anything major happens over here on the Bitcoin charts, I will do an updated video. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.